In 2026, most men won't be poor. They won't be starving. They won't be failures either. They'll be something worse. Average. Not dangerous, not respected, not exceptional, just replaceable. And the scariest part? It won't be because they lack talent. It will be because they followed the crowd perfectly. Today, I'll explain why 90% of men will stay average in 2026 and how a small percentage will quietly separate from the rest. For the first time in history, men are too comfortable to evolve. Food arrives at your door. Entertainment never ends. Validation is one swipe away. Pain used to force growth. Now, comfort delays it. In 2026, the average man isn't struggling to survive. He's struggling to care. Why build strength when dopamine is unlimited? Comfort doesn't destroy men overnight. It slows them down until ambition feels optional. The modern man doesn't lack intelligence, he lacks focus. In 2026, attention will be the rarest skill on earth. The average man can't read for 10 minutes, can't train without music, can't work without checking his phone. Meanwhile, the top 10% can sit in silence and execute. You don't lose to smarter men. You lose to men who can concentrate longer than you. And attention isn't stolen. It's voluntarily given away. Here's the uncomfortable truth. AI won't replace hard workers. It will replace average thinkers. If your value comes from repeating tasks, following instructions, doing what software can learn, you're already late. In 2026, men who didn't build critical thinking, creativity, leverage skills will compete with machines that don't sleep, complain, or quit. Average men fear AI. Elite men use it as a weapon. Let's talk about the body. In 2026, being in shape will make you stand out. That's how low the standard has fallen. The average man doesn't train consistently, eats for pleasure, not performance, sleeps without discipline, and then wonders why confidence is missing. Your body is your first resume. Your posture speaks before your mouth does. Men who neglect their physicality quietly accept mediocrity, even if they never say it out loud. Most men don't build identities anymore, consume them. They borrow opinions, they copy trends, they chase validation instead of respect. In 2026, average men will ask, "What should I do with my life?" Top men already decided and adjusted along the way. If you don't choose a path, society will choose comfort for you, and comfort never creates legends. Here's the hardest truth. Most men know all of this. They just won't act. Because change requires loneliness, discipline without applause, long periods of boredom. Average men wait for motivation. Elite men build systems. Average men want results. Elite men accept the process. The gap isn't talent, it's tolerance for discomfort. In 2026, the men who rise will be simple, not flashy. They will train their bodies, protect their attention, learn leverage skills, build quietly, speak less, execute more. They won't argue online. They won't chase trends. They won't beg for validation. They'll be too busy becoming unignorable. So no, 90% of men won't be average because they're stupid. They'll be average because they chose comfort over clarity. The question isn't, will the world change? It's this. When 2026 ends, will you be average or will you be dangerous?